Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the HIGH-5 podcast, HIGH-5 After Dark. I'm your host, Malcolm from Malcolm&Mary, and today we're going to take a peek at some beautiful products off the shelves of HIGH-5. I'm joined by my lovely coworker and colleague, the lovely Miss Wendy. What are we trying tonight on the podcast, Miss Wendy?
I have a beautiful little gem from 50 Folds.
Woo-woo.
It is the Jungle Thunder.
Excellent.
Which is a GMO crossed with jungle cakes crossed with beach wedding.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm excited to try it. It is listed as an indica, apparently.
Okay.
Which makes my heart happy.
Absolutely. And that, the Jungle Thunder, this time around, I think was the first time we had it in flower. We had it in pre-rolls before in the Snickerdoodles, but we're very excited to see it in the top shelf.
Yes. So opening it up. Very kind of fruity flavor.
Okay.
Like, I don't get that GMO because I was a little concerned about GMO. I'm not a huge fan of GMOs.
Right.
But this doesn't smell like that. It's a little skunky, kind of earthy.
Okay.
A little bit of fruitiness.
Okay, what fruit do you think?
It's hard to say, but...
Okay.
Maybe it's just a sweet. Maybe it's not fruit, but just like a sweet, like... Yeah. But, nice little gram. 2 nugs in the sky. I can't get my fat little fingers in there. There's one of them.
Okay.
Nice and loose. It's not like compact at all, which is nice because it's a gram in a jar. There's the other part of the gram.
Okay. Curb appeal, what would you give that scale of 1 through 10 to your liking?
I would give this about an 8 out of 10.
Okay, nice. Okay.
It looks pretty good. It's a little bit loose.
Is it sticky at all?
But that's... no, not so much.
Okay.
But it looks like it's well hand trimmed.
Okay.
And I mean, it looks like a big gram because it's kind of loose, you know, it's not packed in tight. I'm gonna take the bigger nug of the two and I'm gonna throw it in my grinder.
Hell yeah. Okay, very fair. And let me know if anything pops out scent-wise after you grind that down. Thank you, Miss Wendy.
Right.
Once again, big shout out to 50 Fold in the top shelf. I myself today am going to be trying something that doesn't want to leave our shelves. It has been there for forever, but I haven't had the chance to try it, nor do I know anybody that has tried it. We're going after FOG today, Fog. And this is the Fritter liquor. Now this is, I'm assuming it has apple fritter in it somewhere. I don't know if they listed genetics. This is Fritter liquor number 4. They label it in indica dominant. I'm crying. This company is called Fog. On the label it says, fog around and find out. I like that.
That's cute.
I do like that.
Is that a new farm?
No, we've had them for so long, but no one's trying it. It's in a top shelf, and no one's trying it. What is this?
Top shelf.
How much is this? Because I think it's by Taurus. Yes. So it's like, per gram, it's more than Falcana.
Oh, wow.
And it's just sitting there. It's literally been sitting there, and last week I was like, I'm gonna try this because I have no feedback on this. Like, no one knows about this. So anyways,
right.
Very, very excited about this. They list this as Do-si-do and apple fritter, which I think would be great.
Okay.
I like Do-si-do. Do-si-do's nothing but Face Off OG and Girl Scout cookies, so I'm excited about that. Okay, now, as we go ahead and crack this bad boy open, let's see what this is all about. Also, Fog, hate you. Why would you put your label over the yaya? So now when I rip this, I'll have no clue what's what. Stop doing that. You have to stop doing that. Let's see. Beautiful. Why am I disappointed? It smells very grassy. I don't know. I feel like grassy. Slight stale wood, but that's about it. And see, this is my issue with the top shelf. Nevertheless, it's one fat ass gram that I can't get out of the jar. Let's see. That doesn't smell good to me, I feel like. Anyways, I guess it's pretty flower for however much that gets me. You know, it's got beautiful light green leaves. It does have some dark blue calyxes as well, or darker green and blue calyxes. You know what I'm saying? It's show weed. It feels.
Is this a full gram?
This is a full gram. Yes, this is a full gram. And as I squeeze it, I get notes of lemon, and there are some onion coming out. So I have to grind this down just to see what that is really the terpene profile. Also, like I said, this has been sitting for so long. I think because it's been in this little tiny jar for so long, all of the gases are so trapped, and they start to change over time when you finally release it. But now it's like I'm getting a little bit more oniony, and particularly once I squeeze on it and break those essential oils and trichomes. Now, in the realm of this is a strain I haven't tried before. They're labeling this an indica dominant hybrid. Curb appeal, aesthetically, there's a 9 out of 10. It looks beautiful. Density, 10 out of 10. Moisture, 10 out of 10. It's great moisture. It's dried properly. You know what I mean? This is 1 gram, 1 big nug, 1 little yaya. Loud scale. Just as it is out of the jar, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It was very, very mild and not desirable. But let's see what this is all about. We are going to smoke this out of Ruby. We got this Vin Ash Catcher as well. Let's see, man. I'm really, really excited about this. It does look very fresh. It has a super fresh green, lime green look to it. And also, another great sign of real chronic. Look at that stem. That is the skinniest stem for the most ginormous nuggo. So we do love to see that. Big nugs, yes, need a lot of nutrients traveled up to them, but you know the stem is away in that vessel in order for that to happen. Sometimes they're tree trunks. Other times, you know, you're paying more for the bud and not the stem. Nevertheless, we're gonna grind this up and see what this is all about. And Miss Wendy, what are we trying that out of today?
The song bong.
The song. Is that new?
Sorta, yeah.
Wendy, we buying glass even though we don't need it? Wendy.
I wouldn't say I didn't need it because the expensive ass couch potato I bought myself for Halloween, Tia broke it after like 6 whole weeks.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then I bought another piece that looked really cool, but turns out the color was paint that started flaking off.
Okay. On the inside?
And I got this one on the outside.
Uh-oh. But is it still usable or no?
It's still usable, but I didn't like that every time I picked it up, I'd have flakes of paint coming off on my hands, and then it ended all over my desk and was sticking to everything, and it was just a pain in the ass.
Okay, fair. Fair.
It's still functional, but honestly, it's sitting in a corner waiting to go to a rage room or something.
Can we please have that at HIGH-5? That's funny. Okay, very fair. And after I've ground this down, this little guy, we've got damn near half a ball, broke down like a champ. That's definitely, half a grinder. Still got our whole gram left, so of course we're going to place this bad boy right back in here. Save that for another day, a rainy day, as they say. But big shout out to Pacific Northwest. Big shout out us entering into the fall season. There's pumpkin spice everything right now. Oh, at both restaurants, I'm over it already. Stay at home and make it yourself. No, we do have a pumpkin spice hot toddy as well as a pumpkin spice boozy latte served hot or ice. Big shout out to Jam on Hawthorne. And everybody who enjoys pumpkin spice, I'm not the biggest pumpkin spice fan, but I enjoy it. But Miss Wendy, because you thought you were safe, favorite pumpkin dish, go. 5, 4, 3.
Oh, pumpkin rolls.
Ooh, love that. Okay. Savory or sweet?
Sweet.
Ooh, hell yeah. I like that. That's right on my alley.
My best friend used to make a pumpkin roll that was to die for, and all of the recipes I've tried since then, I can't recreate it.
Really?
And
would she give you the recipe, you think?
She's not with us anymore.
Ah, R.I.P. R.I.P. Yes. What's her name?
So, Bernice.
R.I.P. Bernice. Hell yeah.
Grandma Bernice.
Grandma Bernice.
Grandma Bernice.
Oh, Grandma Bernie. Oh, I love that. My middle name is Bernard.
Nice.
We love a Bernie. Oh, yeah. Okay, very fair. Big shout out to Pumpkin Rolls. And I have an Uncle Bernie. That's what I'm named after. Gotta love it. Big shout out to Uncle Bernie. And R.I.P. Ness, as always. Little segue out of this. But live your life. Live it to the fullest. We are so grateful that we are here. This is not a prayer. This is a fact. Live your life. Keep putting your best foot forward. Live your life. Enjoy it. Be present. Enjoy it and be present. Put your best foot forward. Love that. Big shout out to everybody worldwide and everybody enjoying Mary Jane. And do it for those who can't any longer. No longer with us. You got to do it for them. R.I.P. Ness. But nevertheless, okay, we're going to jump into this. One thing I will say, as far as the breakdown, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Not only did it break up very well, it broke up very fat. I feel like each little granule is like its own granule. So I'm really excited to see how slow this burns. Also, speaking of breaking glass, dropped my bowl. Literally, what was this, 2 days ago?
Aww.
Luckily enough, wasn't in the ash catcher in the piece. I was under the influence. Well,
I got a replacement for you.
no, I also, Miss Wendy, I have dozens of bowls. Dozens.
Seriously, because I'm trying to get rid of all that.
No, Miss Wendy, I can't take any more. I can't take, I can barely take more weed. I can't. I don't need any more of anything. You know, I'm very proud of myself. I haven't bought glass in like a year. One closet is enough. Okay, now, Miss Wendy, are we starting to get any desired effects from that?
I mean, I'm kind of stoned.
I don't like this already.
I've taken 2 hits, and I feel like I should be more high. But I've also taken kind of shallow hits because the first one made me cough a bit. So I pulled it back on the second one a little bit.
Okay.
It's not an unpleasant high, but I think I'm still waiting for the drop.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, do you smoothness? What are you thinking on that? If you had to rate it.
I have to give it about a 5 out of 10.
Okay, fair. Okay.
Like, I've definitely had worse, but I had to mute the thing first, second. But I didn't cough for the second time because I didn't take nearly as big a hit, so.
Okay.
But it's got decent flavor. Nothing really stands out to me flavor-wise, which, frankly, with that cross of those 3 widely different strains, it doesn't surprise me that not one particular thing really stands out. But it hasn't been an unpleasant experience. I think
Okay.
by the time I finish this first bowl and get 2 more hits in me, I'll probably have a better idea.
Okay, very fair. Do you think that it kind of, with so many genetics, it just gets lost in the sauce, dragged in too many different directions, so not one thing?
Yeah, I think it brings it down to, it's like, you crossbreed enough dogs and they all start to look the same.
Very
Or
good.
not necessarily the same, but undistinguishable from what breed they really were. So I'm not getting any hints of any of those three strains that are involved.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, very fair. Okay. Also, do you know this service dog? That's a an English bulldog. Have you seen them when they come in the HIGH-5? He has a red vest, but she lets you pet him.
Probably not. I don't recall if they don't come in on Saturday or Sunday nights, then I don't see them.
Fair. I think she's been coming there for a while. Anyways, she has a bulldog. Kirsten, I think, saw it. Yes, Kirsten definitely saw this bulldog. And when Kirsten gets in here, she'll tell you. But this bulldog is at least, Miss Wendy is the biggest bulldog I've ever seen. And it's a service dog. And he just is so cute. He's so big. He's so big that his service dog vest almost looks like a kid when you put him in the pool but he has a life vest. It almost looks like that.
Floating?
Yeah, it looks like it's floating off of him. Like literally, it can't. The straps barely.
In a little boat.
Yes, she can barely strap him in the actual vest, but I love it. It actually looks like it looks like she had a pug that was a service dog and then took that off the pug and just like, I'm going to bring you inside with me, and gave it to the big ass bulldog. Because that dog loves attention. So, oh my God, he's just the best dog. He's the best. He's an incredible dog. Keep your eyes peeled for a bulldog. Or next time, I'll come grab you. But nevertheless,
yeah.
This is, thank you, Miss Wendy. This, so far, very social. I've taken about 5 to 6 hits. I still feel very on top of it. You know what I'm saying? I feel very social, feel very engaged, feel very quick. Can't say that I always feel quick. Also, my eyes don't feel that strained, nor my eyelids don't feel that heavy. So I'm happy about that. I've been trying to think of things to write on this paper this entire time. As soon as it comes to the social, Tori, yeah, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to this, the only thing I've written was, don't consider top shelf, I feel. And then, of course, like the moisture, the flavor, and like all that other crap. But when it comes to the desired effects, it feels good. It has a raciness about it. When it comes to the flavor, I said it's definitely not apple in flavor. Definitely not apple in flavor. Slightly sweet. And then I took the third and the fourth hit. And I said, okay, maybe teeny tiny apple in flavor. Maybe teeny tiny. But it's not diesel, gassy, onion, berry. It's like, the first hit I thought it was just very barley. That was it. That was all I got, was really barley. But now I'm getting like the apple and the barley. But like that's it. You know, not even that fermenty either, like fresh barley. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, let's see. And fairly white ashes, you know what I'm saying? Most of the bowl burned black, but fairly white ashes. Smoothness, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Does it kill me? No, not at all. And even though I'm coughing, it's more of a like, my lungs feel very filled, even when I'm still exhaling, kind of. But even that's short-lived. So I am enjoying the smoke experience, but I just wish the flavor was different. So I guess the smoke experience is okay. I can't say I'm enjoying it, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Is this a smoke experience worth top shelf? No. Is this desired effects that are worth top shelf? Well, we shall see. We shall see. We got a little bit more ways to go. Also want to give the biggest shout out to D. Came by the shop today. Haven't seen Dowda, my brother, in so long. Have not seen him in so long. Big shout out. But nevertheless, I do think that...
it was good to get hugs from him today.
Yes. Dowda is brilliant. Love him. Love him. And look who it is. Yeah. Welcome in, Kirsty Curse. And Kirsten, first things first, as soon as you get in here, tell me you were working when that bulldog came in, the service dog.
No.
Then it was Emily.
Last week?
No, not today. This was like a couple days ago.
Oh.
He's it's a super big bulldog. He's like a chunky.
No, I remember.
Oh yeah! I was trying to tell Miss Wendy that she needs to witness this. And I told her that he's so big. It's like the service vest looks like a floaty when you go to put on like a life jacket on a kid. He's just the cutest thing. He's the cutest thing.
He's really cute.
Yes, I don't remember his name, but he is the cutest thing.
Yeah.
Yes. But welcome in, Kirsty Curse. Thank God you made it. You saved me from rambling. What are we trying tonight on the podcast?
And number 5, crust with sour diesel.
Gotcha. Okay, sour diesel. And have you tried them before?
This strain? No.
Gotcha.
I never tried Chem from. Honestly, I don't know if I've tried that strain before.
Okay.
Just because it's a pretty sativa heavy strain and like not necessarily either of the. I mean, I do like sour diesel, so. But I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
But no, I don't think I've ever tried this strain before.
Fair. Okay. And remind me what
The last time I tried. Sorry, I was gonna say the last time I tried Pioneer was before the rebranding. So.
Gotcha.
I don't know if their weed does look better now. So.
It does. It does. What's that smelling like?
So definitely, there is like a lot of smell. Like it's pretty like pungent. I would say like when you like first like open the bag and take a whiff.
Mm-hmm.
It does smell a little sour. There is a little pine. Then something more like. It a little bit. It's kind of got some like earthiness, like almost like a dirt or like freshly rained. Like a little bit more like fresh smelling.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'd say like I'd say like a little bit of pine. Sourness, earthiness, like wet dirt.
Okay. What do you give that on curb appeal for yourself? Like things you like out of 10.
I do like pine stuff and sour stuff. I think it does smell good. Like when I smelled it, I was like, my nose kind of perked up. I do think it smells like something that will be a nice, enjoyable high.
Okay.
I'm gonna break it down because sometimes you smell a little better once you like get it broken down a little bit. So.
1000%.
Like,
okay.
Momentarily.
Okay. And this, are you gonna roll it or are you gonna put it in the glass?
I'm gonna.
Gotcha. Okay. Very fair. Alrighty. And also, Kirsten, because you thought you were safe. Favorite chocolate dish? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Go. Go.
Chocolate cheesecake.
That's a great choice. We did a salted caramel chocolate cheesecake at Champagne. Yes. If I didn't know that was your favorite thing, I would have bought you that. That's funny. That's now been replaced with a panda and yuzu cheesecake. Big shout out to Champagne Poetry. But nevertheless, okay, very fair.
I like cheesecake, and chocolate is one of those things. Like I think good things in another. Like I don't really love chocolate frosting, but like chocolate cake is good. Chocolate ice cream, I think like that's really good. I think like chocolate ice cream is just like a well done chocolate thing, but like chocolate cheesecake, like
I don't know that, you know, cheesecake's like so rich. And when you add like that little bit of chocolate in.
Okay.
With it, like with how you were saying, caramel, or like, I really like an espresso chocolate cheesecake.
Oh.
I've made before, and that's super good. I think just like all those flavors just come together so nicely.
I know Cheesecake Factory gets a bad rep, but if you just go for the cheesecake, you can't lose. You really can't lose.
Yeah.
New Yorkers, we do that. We go to Cheesecake Factory literally just to eat cheesecake, like not the food. But also, I love the Cheesecake Factory. I'll eat almost anything off the Cheesecake Factory menu. Period. Very well done.
That's my partner's one of his favorites.
Yes, because he's a real ass G, as he should. Look, all the coolest people. Anybody who's anybody goes there. Let's just say that. Nevertheless. Thank you, Kirsty. And Miss Wendy, what are we thinking so far? Has that high started to finally kick in? And remind me what it was.
Yes. It did kick in. This is the Jungle Thunder.
Yes.
From 50 Fold. Yeah, it's a creeper.
Okay.
It definitely took a minute. Now I'm like, yeah, probably didn't eat that last bong yet.
You're still for one bowl, right?
I'm still one bowl, yeah, but that like 4 hits, and
wow.
I got kind of a party bowl on my rig right now.
I've got kind of a party bowl on my rig right now. Just it's perfect. That's a t-shirt. But okay, very fair. With somebody winking on the back. Nevertheless. And pink somewhere. The fact that you
as long as it says show me your pigs somewhere.
That was a great day. When I tell you I scream, Miss Wendy, I scream. Nevertheless. Okay, very fair. And do you consider it a sedative or more uplifting high?
Definitely sedative. Just before I took the 3rd hit, I could feel like my shoulders drop.
Okay, wow.
Had to sit back in my chair. I'm not so good at holding my head up straight right now, so I'm just gonna like let it sit to the side here.
You need one of the airplane yayas. The pillow
yeah,
yayas.
I do. I really do.
Also, what are those called? Headrests?
Neck pillows?
There it is. I said headrest. I'm crying. Neck pillows. Thank you.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Fair.
But yeah, so this is more the high that I was expecting from 50 Fold, and with the different crosses, and it's great because like I like the effects of GMO strains, but I don't like the flavor.
Right.
And this mix took that flavor out of it, but seems to have left the heavy effects.
And we love that.
Yeah, so like I'm really at first I'm like, well, this really kind of lacks any significant flavor, and I was a little disappointed. But now I see what they did there. Or at least in my mind, I imagine that. So yeah, that being said, I like it.
Okay, fair. Very fair. Okay, hell yeah. Big shout out to 50 Fold and the Jungle Thunder. I love seeing 50 Fold get a great review. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been so fortunate in the past. I literally in the bag. That's what I got. I got 50 Fold. I got the Colombiana. Kirsten, you know my ass is trying? The Fritter liquor. I was like, nope, not doing it. I was like, got something else I gotta try.
Yeah.
I
know.
I'm in a lull right now with 50 Fold. I don't know.
I was looking at that one too, and just like I don't know, something about it. I just was like,
it's just something about it.
Amila said that one was good, so like I want to be like, yeah, it probably was, but I feel like there's like a couple things that I know that I really, really like from them.
Okay. What do you think you like the most?
I feel like this. There's super lemon haze.
Nice. Excellent. You do love super lemon haze.
I think it's a good super lemon haze.
Good rendition.
I do. I mean, like, that's like my favorite Dog Star strain is their lemon drop, and I mean that's just really like if you do a good version of that. I like this one from them too. It's their Huckleberry lemonade, but again, it's a super lemon haze cross with Oregon Huckleberry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like it's got a really nice hybridy feel to that one. But it's good.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Okay. All right. And then okay. Thank you.
I have the Moon Dog. That was like one of the last ones I bought. But that's just because it was a Moonbow cross, and y'all know I love that shit.
You do love Moonbow. I thought I did the Moonbow 112 from Bondi on here, and I thought
like it.
I actually enjoyed it. I did not expect much from it, and I was like, it's sweet, it's floral, it's not overwhelming, it's not obnoxious, and the effects aren't obnoxious either. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, I heard really good feedback on that one from multiple people. I should have got it, but
Moonbow 112 has an okay flavor, and experience isn't terrible at all. Still social and engaged on podcasts. I wish it was more aggressive. Euphoria is around the head and stomach, and as well as shoulders. Mood enhanced awareness and able to multitask fairly well. Flavor 8 out of 10 has creamy and floral flavor. Great option from Bondi. I recommend carrying in the store. I said it's perfect for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s. I'm crying. Podcast, public use, social settings, eager tasks, learning Portuguese. It's more of a curious experience. Okay, but Moonbow 112 from Bondi, they need to bring that back. I was very pleased, to say the least. Nevertheless, I'm starting to ramble, and I have to focus. Kirsten, have we started smoking on that yet?
I just have to say like one more thing about that while we're talking about that.
Yes.
I completely agree with like that SSO wants with that specific phenotype because like the Bondi one, but I always prefer the 99 to the 112, and like when they carry the 2 is a little bit more gassier and made it, I felt, in my opinion, a little more heavier.
Ooh.
But yeah, so that was like but I definitely noticed that difference too, and I think that was like part of the reason why I didn't like break down and buy the 112 because I was like, I know I don't love that much.
Yes, I like it, but I don't love it. Yeah,
I like it, but I don't love it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, back to it.
Absolutely. Sorry. No, it's great. I love that. And that, you know what that means? Now we just got to get 99 on here. For sure. I don't know. I don't know.
I wanted to do that.
Have we seen that in flower? Maybe once.
I think the closest to it. No. I haven't. I've not seen that. That Moonbow 112 is like before Mama J's did a Moonbow, but it was real sketchy. No offense, but.
You know how I feel about Mama J's.
Flower didn't even look like the same flower I packaged it. And I smoked some of it. Some of it was like, oh, this is good. I went back to get more, and it was like literally bunk. I was like, this isn't the same fucking weed that I just smoked. So I was pretty upset. I was mad.
Wow. Okay. Very fair. Okay.
Yeah, that's when I would always drive over to Portland to get because they have it in Oregon, and we don't have it in Oregon.
And also, I was going to say, I recommend calling around and seeing if they have it because I don't really know where to check, or looking on the website, of course. But even websites be sketch, so.
Yeah, for sure. And this last 50-fold one I got, it's Moonbow number 75. So.
Moondog!
Like, phenotype than I've even smoked of that strain before, so.
We just got to have a Moonbow episode.
No.
On a full moon.
I'm in.
Okay, prepare. Kirsten, did you get to start smoking that yet?
No, I'm gonna go outside so I don't set my fire alarm off.
Very fair. Okay, I'm gonna start us off with the 5. Oh, I said I'm gonna start us off with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna start us off with the scale of 1 through 10. This is the Fritter liquor from Fog. I guess I had to fog around and find out. But this is decent. It's kind of leaving a little bit of a throat irritation. But I said it's super social and speedy, and it's very confident. It's clear as far as social and capability. I don't feel anxiety having to perform. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is great for any type of performance or, performance, period. I would recommend this for out in public in particular. Now I have a burp and it won't come out. There it is. Thank you. Excuse me. Nevertheless. Com licença. The Portuguese word of the day. Com licença. Excuse me. No tanto. Also, the word of the day yesterday, barulhento. Noisy. Barulhento. That uses all parts of my mouth to say that word. Anyways, nevertheless. I've been having a lot of fun with that. As far as would I consider this creative at all? Yes. This has got a Bob Rossness to it, you know, a lot of imagery to everything that I'm thinking about. If I had to go scale of 1 through 10, and it's in the top shelf, I'm going to give this a 7. This is a 7 out of 10, 100%. It's decent. Actually, it's a 6.5 out of 10. Period. I think this is okay. You know, loud scale 5 out of 10. I wasn't impressed already. You know what I'm saying? As far as the smoke experience, I wish it was a little bit better. It has the potency in it is a 6 out of 10. The potency is probably like a 6 out of 10. So the overall is a 6 out of 10 with all things considered. No, I would not recommend this. R.I.P. Ness. Thank you, my brother. Nevertheless, I would not recommend this at all. There's so many awesome things. And we have some really, really good flower options. GLIZZY is back in the budget tier. I said they're going to put calories.
I walked by it today. I thought it said GLIZZY.
We do have those too. No, I'm kidding. Could you?
Can you imagine? GLIZZY weed. Smoke some GLIZZY weed.
Yes, I could imagine. Don't worry. Knock on wood. Manifestation is a thing. We're going to make it all the way to the top. Don't worry. We're going to do what we want. Also, everybody worldwide, email HIGH-5 and tell them that you want merch. Tell them you want merch. Tell them.
Info
them.
at high5cannabis.com.
Blow them up. Spam. It's me. I keep sending emails to HIGH-5. But yeah, we got to get some merch.
The problem with that is that email primarily gets checked anymore by Robinson.
Fair.
And so it's
I'm just gonna spam Robinson. Which I should do anyway.
That might be the best way to get it done.
Exactly. Hey, you know.
If we don't try, we'll never know.
Everybody do it.
You know,
Everybody do it.
We still don't have everyone's individual codes up in glass. But whatever.
Look, hey, we're not worried about this. We need apparel again. It's not like we didn't have it. That's the crazy part. And the crazy, you want to know what's even crazy, Kirsten? I have 3 HIGH-5 hoodies. 3. I bought 3 because I thought it was so cool, like right away. And I only wear the zip-up one. I have 2 that are pullovers. But like, we would buy it back. Like, you would get your money back off of us alone, let alone everybody else. Don't you want people to know about us? Come on. We got this.
Any idea how many HIGH-5 hoodies and t-shirts I have?
Come on. Yeah, come on. Everybody wants to wear a pot leaf.
I got them all in like the first year when we had this shit.
Who doesn't want to wear a pot leaf? Everybody wants to wear a high. Who doesn't want to give a high five? Besides me. Who else doesn't want to give a high five? Okay.
Who doesn't want a t-shirt that says "Show me your pitties."
He said, we do want a t-shirt with chunk on the boobs. Show me your pitties. That would be great if it was chunk. Honestly, the shirt that I saw, that looked like chunk. Okay, nevertheless. Back to weed, sorry. Malcolm, what's your favorite pecan dish? Pecan pie. That's the only pecan dish I can think of. That's the only
What
pecan
about
dish.
that ice cream
Ice cream.
from KD's? Wasn't it like butter
It was
pecan ice
good.
cream or
No,
something?
that was salted. It was salted caramel. Salted caramel. Oh my god, not pecan.
Cashew.
No, salted caramel. Not cookie butter. Salted caramel cookie crunch. Some shit like that. And I'm recording this on my phone, so I can't look it up. Can you go on the Kate's ice cream menu and look it up, pretty please? Because it's gonna drive me crazy. Or is everybody on their phone?
I'm on my phone.
Okay, thank you.
I am, but I got you.
Yay! Yeah, it's Kate's ice cream.
Don't fall off of that.
I love her ice
I'm
cream.
literally just gonna go to our text thread though.
Yes. Oh yeah.
You said get the peanut butter praline cookie.
So good. That shit was so fucking good. Oh my
praline,
god.
not pecan.
Yes, that shit. Yeah. Did you go?
No, we got 2 fucking food coma at K Pasta. He didn't do nothing else the whole rest of the night. We had like 3 other things planned. And he was like, take me home. He's like, I'm home. I'm going to bed.
If that is not life, that is life right there. That's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'll tell you what though, I've been like dreaming about K Pasta since, but they're closed on my days off because the universe hates me.
And hey, guess what? Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get there.
Kirsten said, I'm calling out tomorrow. No.
No, they're closed tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off.
Oh.
They're
Hey,
closed
Kristen,
Sundays
did
and
you-
Mondays.
Way off topic, but did you leave my massager at the shop, or did you take it home with you?
No, I definitely left it there somewhere. I'm so sorry. I
That's
forgot
okay.
all about it.
I'll find it in the morning.
The massager is so great. I kept walking by it and going, what is this contraption? And it's like, it looks so high tech. I love that it works. I love that. Kirsten, scale of 1 through 10 on the massager. What did you think?
Oh, I love those things. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Everyone should buy one on Amazon. I did.
Yeah.
Wendy, what do you think your favorite use for the muscle gun is?
I have a torn rotator cuff.
Uh-oh.
And I use it on that and also my lower back because
Gotcha.
that's just borked beyond repair. But I think my favorite thing though, and the thing that has a million times made it worth the investment was when I wake up in the middle of the night with a Charlie horse in my calf. Like,
And Wendy, you have big calves. You have great calves. You have like the most goddess calves.
yeah.
Yes.
I used to walk on my heels for fun.
But okay, for cramps in the middle of the night, I can see that being incredible.
Yeah.
It's really nice for like the day after the gym too. When you get, like it helps like to work out that lactic acid all built up in there. Just like
Okay.
My only complaint about that thing is that with my short little arms, I cannot use that on the middle of my back.
I was gonna say they need a
What's
stand.
exactly-
They need a stand.
But what I'm gonna do is in my
shoulder.
camper. So in my camper on the bathroom door, I'm gonna build a mount that I can slide it into and then back up against it.
Yeah.
And like do
Easy.
like a bear against a tree thing.
Easy.
You know, do that whole yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh my god,
Honestly,
yes.
yeah, that's like I was trying to get my
Yes.
shoulder tonight and like I can like not.
It's hard.
hate shit. And I was like, I just want this to work.
Yes.
But, you know, I couldn't exactly, like, have two people massage gunning me instead of working. I didn't think we'd get away with it.
Fair. Very fair. Okay, very fair. I have no clue where I was. That was great. Very fair. Thank you, y'all. And I know I started this off. I promised I wasn't going to ramble, and I rambled. I think this is a 6 out of 10. This is okay. I do recommend this for the daytime. I do recommend this as a more busy bee kind of yeah. I think it's uplifting and it is sedated. Is this relaxing at all? No. I would still consider this functional though, because like I'm kind of on edge a little bit. I'm not really energetic, but I'm on edge. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready, like for no reason. Which is good, which is great. I feel really good. I don't think that my legs feel a little jello-y. So I feel really good right now, but I don't know that I'd want to be. I don't know if that'd still be the case if I get up and keep walking around. Also, this bag, this is so dramatic. I can't. This literally, I keep seeing it at the corner of my eye, and it reminds me of a Louis Vuitton bag. It really does, except theirs are blue. Every time I see this, I keep thinking it's a Louis Vuitton bag, and I'm going, Malcolm, why? And I'm like, wait, that's the fucking thing. I'm like, that's pissing me off. But nevertheless, big shout out to Aircraft, or maybe not.
It did feel extra bougie walking out of there tonight.
I know. It was like flapping while I was like walking my house, and I thought I was gonna wake up the dogs. I'm like, this obnoxious ass bag.
Yeah, it's very obnoxious. But hey, it feels good. Kinda. It got wet. It got wet, and now it doesn't feel so good.
For the last year, so you know that's fancy shit for me.
Very fair. Okay, Miss Wendy, what are we thinking?
I'm loading another bowl, is what I'm thinking.
Wow. So it's not heavy enough.
It was really heavy for about 5 minutes, and then started to really recede. And so I'm loading another bowl.
Okay.
And that does make a difference in my, in my final rating. We're doing the 1 out of 10, or the 1 through 10. So
oh yeah.
On a scale of 1 through 10, I was gonna give this. I was gonna give this probably a 7.5, and I think I'm gonna bring it down to a 6 because I feel like the high, the part of the high that I appreciated most was very short-lived.
Isn't that life? Damn. Continue. Sorry, that hit me. Say that again. What you said? I'm crying.
The part of the high she enjoyed the most was short-lived.
Yes, Kirsten,
yes.
Preach. That's a tattoo. That's a tattoo. With some sort of figurine dancing underneath. It has to be. I can see it. Continue, Miss Wendy, sorry.
I'd say probably one of those Russian babushka dolls.
Yes!
The nesting dolls?
A babushka doll. I love that. Big shout out to Russia.
The best part of the ride never lasts long enough.
I love that. Okay, but I'm sorry. Continue, Miss Wendy.
So applicable to everything.
Everything.
So applicable.
Too applicable.
I don't know what else I had to say. We're gonna bump that up to 6.5. Because I am still pretty stoned and kind of stupid feeling. It moved more into my head than in my body, I think at this point, if that's possible. Maybe I'm imagining it, I don't know. But definitely possible to smoke yourself stupid on this. But I'm not getting the... Right. But I don't. So I'm just not getting the body effects from it that I want.
Okay.
At least not long enough.
Gotcha.
Just
Okay.
take another hit. Maybe that'll help.
Fair. Okay, but very fair. And once again, that's 50-fold in
Also,
the top
I'm
shelf.
craving pancakes, so.
What kind of pancakes?
Just plain old buttermilk pancakes.
Love that. Love that. Big shout out to buttermilk pancakes. What's your favorite thing to eat with buttermilk pancakes? 5, 4, 3, 2,
scrambled
1.
eggs and sausage.
And syrup?
Yeah, fuck, syrup and sausage go hand and fucking
The
hand.
best. The best.
Oh my god.
The best. I love bacon. I love anything in syrup, honestly. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Everything's in fucking syrup.
Yeah.
I need my pancakes on a separate plate, please.
Really?
I swear to God.
Eggs,
God.
I will say eggs and syrup is a little edgy. That's a little edgy for me. And also there can be cheese in eggs. So then if you put syrup on it, then it's like, oh my God, like that, what did I just put in my mouth? But.
Right.
And also, especially like, yeah, don't even want to think about that. But anyways, Kirsten, a separate plate.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I was a kid, I didn't like my food to touch, and I was also like, I'll eat all of one thing before I move on to the next because I don't like my food to mix. I'm not as bad like that anymore, but not as bad.
Okay. So like you would get a burger and fries and eat the fries and then eat the burger.
For sure, but also like my burger, I'm gonna order that probably plain and dry. Like, you know what I mean? Depending on where it comes from, but like to be safe, plain and dry.
Oh my God.
Did you enjoy the food?
What food? Which one?
No, anything growing like when you like would order things plain and dry. Is it a safe bet?
Like going up. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Cheeseburger, plain and dry, it's fine.
Gotcha. I mean, it's true. It is a cheeseburger. I'm not going to be mad at that.
Yeah, that's what I mean by that. Like,
Okay.
I don't like mayonnaise. That's
Me neither.
So I'm just like, I don't want anything to
Look
come
at
with
Wendy.
mayonnaise.
Look at Wendy.
Meanwhile, I'm constantly challenging myself to see how many things I can put on a burger and still fit in my mouth.
I pictured Wendy with a burger like this. Oh my God. And 8 different mayos.
Oh, I struggle when I go to Killer Burger because I'm like, damn.
You want to know what's crazy? I still haven't tried Killer Burger.
I don't know if I've ever tried Killer Burger. I don't think so.
It's really dangerous that I can
Victoria doesn't love us. If she loved me, she'd get me an experience from Killer Burger. No, I'm kidding. Big shout out to Victoria, as always. Biggie Vic!
When I take myself on my date nights typically consist of walking to Killer Burger, having a burger and a pint of cider, and then for dessert I go to Goodwill and wander around until I'm convinced I've seen everything I need to see. Those are my date nights.
And then for dessert, I go to Goodwill and walk around. Wander around. Sorry. Funny. Very good. Very, very funny.
I need a car so bad.
So you can drive to Killer Burger and wander
the other day,
around.
like, Victoria was going on lunch and I happened to catch her. She was on her way to lunch. I'm like, where are you going? She's like, I don't know. And I'm like, can I go with you? I just need to get away from here for, 10 minutes.
Aww.
I don't ever go anywhere besides walking to Walmart or walking to the fucking Shell station.
We gotta buy you a pink bike. Motorcycle.
Oh, I have.
I
have a bike and a trike.
No, a motorcycle.
What I need to do
Wendy, we're gonna get you a Harley, a pink Harley. Could you imagine? Oh my God.
I would kill myself. It'd have to be one of those 3-wheeler wheelies because no, I'd kill myself.
That's
the reason I got
better.
the trike is because I have balance issues.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get an electric motor on the trike eventually.
Hey, there you have it. You'll be popping wheelies in no time.
I still need a car, especially in the rain. Like, I'm not gonna ride the trike now until next year.
Until June. But except for Halloween. Halloween's gonna be perfect and the weather's gonna be great. There you have it. I'm manifesting that. It's gonna be great, and that entire week is gonna be great.
I absolutely won't leave the property on Halloween. There's very much comfort in me staying somewhere where minors aren't allowed.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not. That's a very good point. Very fair. Okay, very fair. But thank you, Miss Wendy. And Kirsty Curse, what are we thinking?
So I was gonna say earlier that it was like focused. Like it was like I was like really engaged with like what y'all were like talking about. But honestly, as it's like progressed, I'd say it's that, but also like a bit spacey.
Okay.
Maybe not spacey, but just like engaging. It's just more engaging. Like I'm able to like still pay attention, like follow along, but definitely like have some other things going on, but not like in a bad way, not like too much, like related things, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, no, it does. That's how you feel. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like a head high. There's, I would say, probably like 0 body effects so far.
Oh, okay.
I do feel like nice and stoned. I mean, like, I guess like, yeah, no, my head still really hurts. I've had a really bad headache.
Uh-oh.
Although like it started like partway through the shift and it's just like gotten worse. Probably due to not having enough caffeine by a certain time of day. So that's my own fault. I know better.
Damn.
I know my addictions, you know what I mean?
Kirsten, we gotta get better.
Yeah.
We need you functioning at optimal capacity.
I know. I tried to go on my 10 and get a coffee, but it was just too late.
Does the guy who eats ramen every day?
Hey, but I'm functioning at optimal capacity. I'm from the ghetto. I'm thriving. No, I don't eat ramen every day. I only eat ramen when I'm at HIGH-5. That's 3 days a week. Not bad. I eat bomb-ass food all day long. Nevertheless.
All these other jobs, and he gets real food.
Literally.
Also,
yeah, right.
Literally.
I can't say shit.
For free. Okay. This
the ramen with protein shakes.
This is a little sidebar.
The protein shakes.
This is a little sidebar.
Getting all the nutrients.
I never don't have like 6 of these in my refrigerator at all times. And they're filled. It could be French toast, sometimes it's bacon, egg, and cheeses, a bunch of different shit. But not kids, adults. And all the adults out there, because I put it for 21 and I'm sure, nevertheless. Kids, I don't even know if I can see anything. But nevertheless, working in a restaurant as a young adult is very, 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 very useful, beneficial, and wise if you are looking for ways to cover your bases. I have eliminated my grocery bills completely over the last 7 years. Completely. I only eat for free, period. Besides, when I'm at work and I need a quick break, which is the ramen. Ramen's like one thing I buy, literally. So for anybody out there that's moving somewhere and they're in a new place and they're settled and they're trying to get on their feet, a restaurant is a great way to make money, have cash as well, and feed yourself. So good. So fucking good. But be careful and choose wisely. Some places won't give you free food. Some places won't let you eat. I literally eat all day at the restaurant and then take my shift meal to go because they allow me to do that. Work for a business that allows you to do that.
Yes.
That's because it's important, you know what I'm saying? Not just you go work for a Darden restaurant, Olive Garden, Applebee's, they're not going to let you roll like that, you know what I'm saying? And you will still have a grocery list, but nevertheless, I'll leave them to be with their soup and salad. Kirsty Curse, what else are we thinking?
Yeah, she's dead. Killed her.
That's another shirt. That's another shirt. I'll leave them with their soup and salad.
I'll leave to them for the soup and salad. Yeah, for real. That's for real.
Yes.
Wow. I don't. Honestly, it did have more flavor, and like scent when it broke down. You could like get a little bit of that like dieseliness in with like the earthiness and like the wet dirt. So that was kind of
Remind me what this one is.
sour Chem from Pioneer.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so it smoked really smooth. Yeah, that was nice. I did think it was like a really nice like breakdown. It was a really nice dense bud. I love that.
Okay.
Especially for like, you know, like 2 more sativa leaning strains. It wasn't like airy or feathery at all. Like, it was very nice. I still have like a decent little chunk of the nut left too, so yeah, I'd say it deserves probably like a, you know what, I'm gonna say I would give it like a 9 out of a 10.
Oh,
for like
shit!
For a sativa strain.
Okay.
I was gonna say 8, but I would think that the only reason I was gonna dock it was because I'm like missing some of the body effects that I'm like wanting right now. But I think that, to be fair, this during like the daytime would be a very, very enjoyable high.
Okay. What time of the day? You think morning or like more 4 p.m.?
Both.
Wow.
I would. Yeah, I think either one. I think you could start the day on this. I think you could continue your day
4 p.m. is my morning.
Okay.
4 p.m. 4 p.m. is like when we're starting work, but it's not my morning. But
I'm still drinking my first energy drink at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh, I love that.
But yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is something that I could see, like, you know, you drop the kids off and come home and you got to get your chores done, you know, your list of things you got to do. Like, at least that's like, you know, a lot of times that's my life or whatever. It's like, I'm not trying to be like non-functional during the day. I want to be stoned, yeah, but I want to be stoned just enough to like make it not terrible that I have to like do the dishes and clean the counters and clean the bathroom, you know, whatever your list of things you got to do for the day or whatever. But I think this is one that would be, yeah, it'd be good for that.
Wow. Okay, very fair. Wow, love that. Okay, and what do you see yourself doing next? Do you think this is the last thing you smoke today?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
But that's because my body hurts really bad.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, and like I said, I probably wouldn't smoke this for like end of the day weed. It's not like a, you know, it's not making me like too stimulated in the brain at all. Like I said, it's just a really nice, like, able to kind of focus, but like kind of go off and like come back and like, I don't know, like a rabbit trail weed.
Okay.
Not too bad, but you're able to come back to the main thing, so that's good. But yeah, at this time of night, I'm definitely looking for something more along the lines of like sedating, relaxing. I would like earlier when Wendy was describing her shoulders like rolling back, I'm like, yes, that's what I want to be smoking right now.
Wow. Okay.
Which is fine. I've got some things that will probably work for that.
Absolutely. Okay. Very, very fair. Excellent. Okay. Thank you, Kirsty Curse. Okay. Very good. Big shout out to 50 Fold. Big shout out to Pioneer. Big shout out to Fog. And it seems as though this has brought us to a close. I want to give a big shout out to everybody worldwide smoking weed and enjoying Mary Jane. Appreciate y'all. Big shout out to HIGH-5 Supply, Naughton Stevenson as well. To my coworkers and colleagues, appreciate y'all as always. Everybody remember to stay high and humble. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.